Hey, welcome back to our channel. Earth, our wonderful world, is the only planet known to support life. But how much do you know about the planet we call home? Let's find out top 10 fascinating facts about the Earth. Number 10. The Moon is probably a chunk of the Earth. Roughly 4.5 billion years ago, a primordial version of Earth covered in molten lava orbited the Sun. Barely into its newfound existence, it was struck by a smaller object the size of Mars, referred to as Theia, in an explosive event. Theia was blown to pieces by the impact, while a huge chunk of Earth was sent careening into space. The gravitational pull of the remaining bulk of our planet saw this material swirl around Earth. In a surprisingly short span of time, perhaps less than 100 years, some of that material stuck together and formed the Moon. Number 9. The Earth's magnetic field is changing. The Earth's magnetic field is experiencing some rapid changes right now, but scientists say that has no relation to pole flipping. When the poles flip, scientists call it a geomagnetic reversal. But what would happen if Earth's magnetic field disappeared tomorrow? A larger number of charged solar particles would bombard the planet, putting power grids and satellites on the fritz and increasing human exposure to higher levels of cancer causing ultraviolet radiation. The first thing to understand about the magnetic field is that, even if it weakens, it's not going to disappear, at least not for billions of years. Number 8. Moon is slowly drifting away from Earth. Scientists have found that Moon is slowly drifting away from Earth at a rate of 3.8 centimeters per year, thanks to Apollo mission-era reflective panels that were installed on the Moon in 1969. It allowed them to measure the distance between the panels and the Earth. Though the effect of these cycles needs to be carefully studied, one of the notable effects it could have on Earth would be tidal changes. Number 7. Days are becoming longer. Over millions of years, Earth's rotation has been slowing down due to friction effects associated with the tides driven by the Moon. That process adds about 2.3 milliseconds to the length of each day every century. The Moon is edging away at a rate of 3.8 centimeters every year. And as it does so, our days are getting ever so slightly longer. A few billion years ago, an Earth day was only about 19 hours, which now is extended to 24 hours. For now, we can welcome the news that at least for a while we all have a few extra milliseconds each day. Number 6. Earth is not quite round. While the Earth appears to be round when viewed from the vantage point of space, it is actually closer to an ellipsoid. Our planet is pudgier at the equator than at the poles by about 70,000 feet. This is due to the centrifugal force created by the Earth's constant rotation. Mountains rising almost 30,000 feet and ocean trenches diving over 36,000 feet. Additionally, the shape of the Earth is always changing. Sometimes this change is periodic, as is the case with daily tides that affect both the ocean and the crust. Sometimes the change is slow and steady, but it is still round. Number 5. We are all turning at different speeds. Earth revolves around the Sun at a rate of about 67,000 miles per hour. At the same time, Earth rotates around its axis at about 1,000 miles per hour. However, this speed varies because different points on Earth cover various distances within 24 hours. Some regions must travel faster than others. The equator, for example, has a circumference of about 24,901 miles, which needs to be covered in one day. On the other hand, a point at the North Pole simply spins in its place and can be considered nearly at rest. Near the poles, Earth rotates at a sluggish 0.00008 kilometers or 5 miles per hour. Number 4. Earth's density among other planets. Earth has the highest density out of all planets, planetoids and moons of our planetary system, and also has a higher density than the Sun. The Earth's surface is made up of crust, mantle, and core with different densities. Earth's inner core has the highest density at 12.9 gram per cubic centimeter. Next, the outer core has a density of about 11.0 grams per cubic centimeter. The lower mantle has a significantly lower density of about 5.0 grams per cubic centimeter. This is followed by the upper mantle with a density of 3.9 grams per cubic centimeter. Number 3. 4 different layers. The Earth has 4 layers: the solid crust on the outside, the mantle and the core split between the outer core and the inner core. The crust is everything we can see and study directly. The thinnest layer of the Earth, the crust still measures about 40 kilometers on average, ranging from 5 to 70 kilometers. The mantle extends down 2,890 kilometers, making it the thickest layer of Earth. It makes up about 84% of Earth's volume. The mantle is not in a steady state, but rather in a state of constant motion. There is a general convective circulation, with hot material upwelling towards the surface and cooler material going deeper. Outer core is made from iron and nickel, just in liquid form. It sits some 5,180 to 2,880 kilometers. This liquid churns in huge, turbulent currents. That motion generates electrical currents. They, in turn, generate Earth's magnetic field. This solid metal ball has a radius of 1,220 kilometers. Extremely dense, it's made mostly of iron and nickel. The inner core spins a bit faster than the rest of the planet. It's also intensely hot. Temperatures sizzle at 540 Celsius. That's almost as hot as the surface of the sun. Number 2. Earth's heartbeat. There are 2,000 thunderstorms across the Earth. Lightning strikes 50 times per second. These bursts cause waves in the atmosphere, causing a rhythmic, repetitive pulses called Schumann resonances, after physicist Winfried Otto Schumann. The frequency of this heartbeat is 7.83 Hz. In the brain, this frequency matches alpha brain waves, visible during states of relaxation and cell regeneration. Number 1. Most powerful volcanic eruption. Volcanic eruptions are among the most stunning phenomena in the natural world. Volcanoes erupt because of the way heat moves beneath Earth's surface. Heat is conveyed from the planet's interior to its surface largely by convection, the transfer of heat by movement of a heated fluid. In this case, the fluid is magma molten or partially molten rock, which is formed by the partial melting of Earth's mantle and crust. They can blast out clouds of hot tephra from the side or top of a volcano. These fiery clouds race down mountainsides, destroying almost everything in their path. Ash erupted into the sky falls back to Earth like powdery snow. If thick enough, blankets of ash can suffocate plants, animals, and humans. This was today's video. Thanks for watching. We'll be back with new video next week. Till then, take care.